Hi, I'm Justin Evans.
And I'm Grace Heberer.
Good morning, Lake Braddock. Today is Thursday, February 8th, and it's a gold even day.
Welcome to the Morning Bru's February monthly news show. This month we will be covering a variety of topics, from record-breaking students to bathroom vandalism. Let's get the news brewing.
With new software allowing for teachers to view what students are doing on their laptops, make sure to keep your screens on this show as the Morning Brew closes out any confusing tabs.
You would have to just multiply it by...
One morning, an email from Principal Kearns altered the fate of Bruin's online behavior. Within the past few weeks, Lightspeed Systems, a classroom management software, has given teachers the ability to see students' activity in real time and search history if they're using an FCPS laptop during class. With this new software, teachers can watch what students are doing and freeze their tabs if they're off task.
It's like, I feel like it's too much at once for teachers to be on every single person's computer, making sure that everybody's like on task. I feel like it's just a little too much to think that you're being watched on everything you do.
While some students are skeptical of the program, teachers are embracing the welcome change to the teaching environment.
My favorite thing that I like about the program is how I can see everybody's screen on mine. So just a quick overview of what students are on. So it's not that I can click into individual students, but more of just, hey, I see you're not on what we're supposed to be on. I can walk over to a student, tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, probably a better idea if you work on your work, not watching a movie.
However, each teacher has their own way of using the program. Some monitor screens, others find it useful for keeping students on task and controlling behavior.
The student isn't working on what they're supposed to be working on. Have I locked it? Sure. I don't think the students like it as much because, I think they're at the point where, hey, I don't want to do stuff or what have you. I get it. I see both sides of the coin, but hey, at the end of the day, we got to get the stuff done.
Although the software has only been in use for a few weeks, Lightspeed and other programs have been keeping tabs on students inside and outside of the classroom. This has been Aiden Platt, Elmira Ali, and Kira George with the Morning Brew.
Something Rotten is the Lake Braddock Theater musical this spring, and let's just say there will be no tomatoes at this show.
The Lake Braddock Theater is breaking the mold with their upcoming production of Something Rotten. We have been behind the scenes finding out what makes the show so unique. Mrs. Tortolot, in her debut position of choreographer and music director, explains why Something Rotten was selected as the musical for this year.
It's always a goal when you do something the first time somewhere to do something that's new to the students in some way, that's something that they haven't gotten an opportunity to do. And the shows the last few years have been wildly different from this. And so this is a very tap-heavy musical, which is an extra challenge compared to even a general musical, because I would say 85% of the tappers in this musical have never tapped. So we looked at shows that were super lead driven, super one or two person lead driven, but an ensemble lead cast is more logical. So I think something that I, as a choreographer in general, strive to do, but especially when I'm working with students, is be inclusive and find a way to use the ensemble more in the show.
Mrs. Tortolot isn't the only new face in her position. We asked the stage manager and one of the leads what it means to be filling their roles for the first time.
It really meant a lot to me. It was a pretty big deal. I looked up to the previous stage managers and leadership positions in general, and if you had told me a year ago that I was stage managing and all the things I'd done this year, I would have told you were crazy.
It's really a dream come true for me. I'm so glad that I get to be a part of this program and just meet all these wonderful people. So it's just a great experience.
So why should you come to see Something Rotten?
So many people have worked so hard on it. If you like music, dance, or theater, you should come see it. It has all three.
It's a good night at the theater. This cast is really doing an excellent job. It's a 48-person cast from this school. They are all committed and having a good time, and if they're having a good time, the audience is going to have a good time.
We hope you can come recognize all the hard work that has been put into Something Rotten. Show dates are February 15th, 16th, and 17th. Tickets and more information can be found at lbtheater.com. This has been Ben Mills and Kylie Barkai for The Morning Brew.
At Lake Braddock, we love to support local artists, but have you seen the bathroom stalls lately? We took a look into how bathroom vandalism is leaving its mark on Lake Braddock. Vandalism on the walls of bathroom stalls is just a constant at Lake Braddock. The Morning Bru spoke to some students about some of the craziest things they've seen.
When I die, bury me with my honey buns. A lot of people asking for dates, many phone numbers. I hate men.
There was like a heart and someone said together forever, and then next to it was something that said like, never seeing you again for the rest of my life.
These are just some of the things that are written, scratched, or drawn into Lake Braddock bathroom stalls. From negative messages, little affirmations, or phone numbers, there's so much to be found. The Morning Bru spoke to Mr. Darwin about what can be done.
This is a community, and we need to take care of the community. It's everybody's responsibility to do that. The QR codes is one way we're trying to tackle this. This is one of the reasons we also brought e-hall pass into the school 2 years ago, because we want to again be able to identify who was in the bathrooms. I think a lot of times students do it to get a reaction out of people. Unfortunately, I think social media is a big influence. My reminder to students is this is as much your school as my school, and we got to take care of it. So if you do things like that, you're just making it uncomfortable for yourself and for your friends.
Even with the use of QR codes and the continuation of e-hall pass, it is unclear if these precautions will put an end to future vandalism. This has been Grace Heberer and Mahider Mengi-Stu signing off for the Morning Bru. Let's read the syllabus and discover what new courses are being offered this upcoming school year.
Starting the 2024-2025 school year, Lake Braddock will offer many new courses for students to take. Let's take a look at the new courses coming next year. First, let's map out geospatial analysis, where students will utilize new software to explore the planet's geography.
It's going to be a project-based class using a product called ArcGIS. ArcGIS is a tool that is used from planning bus routes, planning the layout of a town or streets. It allows students to analyze data spatially. My hope is that it's just like a really fun class that students get to not only think critically and learn a tool, think critically, but also use some creativity.
Next, let's take a look at AP African American history.
The curriculum starts with African kingdoms, and we look at how early African Americans came to this country. We were going to be exploring slavery. We're going to look at independence, the Reconstruction, the Civil Rights Movement, of course, and then post the Civil Rights Movement up until present day. I think it would appeal to students of different races and ethnicities because when you are able to learn about different people's backgrounds, it makes you more empathetic to them. I know that there's a lot of struggle in African American history, but I want us to also focus a lot on joy and the good that came out of it.
Now, let's take a look at sports psychology, a class where students will dive into the psychological effects of sports performance.
Class is a little bit over the place. It's first going to start talking about the mentality behind sports, especially dealing with failure, how to overcome that failure, also physical injuries, mental injuries, how you are going to be a leader in the school, but also the community as well.
Finally, let's scroll into the world of social media marketing, where students will explore how to use social media as an asset for marketing.
Social media has taken over in a lot of the promotion aspects. There'll be a lot of different talking about branding online. There's data analytics, the ethics and legal aspects and cybersecurity pieces of it. Certainly content creation, websites, search engine optimization, just the whole aspect of digital and social media marketing. Businesses are looking for this skill set, and they're willing to hire no matter what your age is. If you have this skill set, this is something that students can walk away with feeling really confident and better trained to go and assist any kind of company.
The Morning Bru wishes all students good luck next year selecting their courses. For the Morning Bru, signing off, this has been Nicholas and Alex.
Kai Balm broke a long-standing shot put school record. The Morning Bru threw ourselves into his record-breaking season.
Over the course of this winter, Lake Braddock track and field star Kai Balm has been on an otherworldly level as he has been tearing through his competition and set a new school record for the 55-meter shot put. Here is what he had to say about his big accomplishment.
That's pretty awesome knowing that many people have tried, over the years, like almost 50 years. I think
think it was I think it started like when the school was actually first built. So yeah, it was really cool and encouraging because like I know that many people have tried, but I was the first to do it, so it's pretty awesome.
Here is Kai now on what it has taken him to get to such a high point in his track and field career and how his coaches and peers have helped him get this far.
Yeah, a lot of practice on my own. So not during season, but also in the off season, right? Like during summer break and in the fall, doing like track camps on my own and getting like private coaching has definitely helped for sure. My throwing coach, Coach Fedor, he's always been there on my side, encouraging me and making sure I have all the resources to compete and get better every practice. Yeah, and he's always been making sure that I've had the support that I need around me to succeed.
With Kai's game ascending and only getting stronger, we wish Kai the best of luck in the competitions to come. This has been Adam Hazara and Claire Copes signing off for the Morning Brew.
Now let's hear from Adam Hazara for our sports report.
What's up, Brew Nation? I'm coming right back at you today with the LB Sports Report. As always, my name is Adam Hazara. Let's cut right to it. Boys basketball unfortunately fell to West Potomac on Tuesday night. The boys currently stand now at a 4-16 record. Their next game for them will be tomorrow at Fairfax for the final game of their regular season. As for girls basketball, they fell to West Potomac for the second time this season. They now have an overall record of 10-11 on this season. Their next game will be held tomorrow versus Fairfax for senior night and their final game of their regular season as well. Be sure to pop out and support our sublime senior class. Boys and girls indoor track will have their next meetings in regionals next Wednesday, which is Valentine's Day. It will be a competition versus a variety of other schools at the Prince George's County Sports Complex up in Landover, Maryland. Boys and girls swim and dive both had their postseason tussles in their respective district final matches. Both teams placed fourth in their respective district competitions. Additionally, the swim and dive region tournament for our two teams will be tomorrow, followed by the region finals, which will be held on Saturday, February 10th. Both rumbles will be held at Oakmar Rec Center in Oakton. In wrestling news, their postseason gauntlet continues tonight as they will roughhouse with Fairfax in their upcoming regional tournament matchup at the Lions House. Please cheer your hearts out for them in the big matchup this afternoon. Also, give a kudos to the mighty Maffini brothers, Lucas and Ryan, for placing first in their personal weight classes in the district finals. Now it is time for some Athlete of the Month shout-outs. First off, please clap your hands for boys indoor track star Kai Balm, who set a new school record for shot put and then broke his own record again in districts. Way to go, Kai, who has been crackling the stars this season as if we did not see it coming. Next, give it up for Rifle Master Diana Leppert for becoming the first ever Bruin in school history to become a state champion in rifle. Not only that, she will be competing at the 2024 Junior Olympics representing the state of Virginia. Furthermore, this is the first time that a state champion and national champion are from the same school in the same year. It is unbelievable what Diana has been able to accomplish this year, and we could not be even more excited for you to see you up at the top of the mountain for being the dominant star you have been. Keep up the amazing work. Now, time for the biggest news in the show. This past Monday, the queens that are Bruins Gymnastics just pulled off the unthinkable again in their district and regional tournaments. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to announce that Lake Braddock Gymnastics are your 2024 Patriot District and Occoquan Regional Champions. These victories were their 22nd district and 13th region titles in school history and have now won back-to-back titles now at both levels. Let's just say that they are just an Arceus of their own universe. They will be looking to three-peat as state champions as well next week. I am absolutely stupefied at what these dazzling ladies have been able to accomplish for the last few years. Are they the late 90s Yankees now? I think so. Nevertheless, give it up for the Queens, and we cannot wait to see you guys in states. Well, that's all the news I have for you guys today. For the Morning Brew, this is Adam Hazara signing off. And remember to keep tuning it in because you just gotta keep catching it all.
Here are your teacher and senior happy days. If you see these teachers or seniors in the hall, please wish them a happy day.
Well, the news is over.
And our cups are empty.
See you next time on the Morning Brew.